Now we have all the layouts completed with title blocks set at the proper scale. The final thing we need to do is to go through each of our layouts and make sure that they are dimensioned and annotated properly. For instance, in the condo layout, we never made any dimensions for it, so we should use some dimensions. We could also use annotations to specify information that's generic for that drawing. As an example, in the condo layout, all walls are 4 inches thick. We'll go through every single layout and make any necessary adjustments. You can use the finished PDF documents of each of the layouts to be able to know what you need to add to yours. Some layouts may need very few adjustments, if any. For instance, the wall plan was all dimensioned previously and annotated. We'll make one note in the top corner that exterior walls are 6 inches and interior walls are 4 inches. For the electrical plan, I made sure to try and show the distance to the center of most of the hanging light fixtures. On the flooring plan, I've decided that the only detail that's really required is to specify what this type of flooring is. We have 5 different flooring types: a wood floor, a kitchen tile, a bathroom tile, and 2 different carpet types. I'm putting it on the model layer so that I can edit the hatches that are previously existing and just include another space for them. Then we'll use mtext to label these. I'll then move my new key down to the bottom, and we'll be done with the flooring layout. While doing my elevations, I decided after the fact that I didn't really like the white siding that we had chosen previously, so I decided to switch it over to a red brick. I was a little confused when I got to the west elevation because my outlines weren't displaying at all. I tried redrawing them only to find out that they were still there when I went into print preview. So even though this view doesn't look complete, I left it as is. To signify that a layout is a section from a previous callout, we'll use the text tool, type AA, then we'll create a circle that's 2 feet and make the symbol that says section AA reference. Additionally, on the section view here, we'll make a note at the bottom that this is an interior kitchen elevation. And then we'll make another note about this truss type. Again, if you didn't complete the truss when I did it, which is absolutely fine if you didn't, then you could ignore this portion. We also want to make sure that we have our section annotation previously in one of our main models. Currently, it only sits in this cut that we made in order to create it. So we'll select it, move it according to a base point, and go directly down onto the initial wall plan. Now if we go back into the wall plan, our section view is present, and we'll simply need to move our dimensions around in order to fit it in. And now we've completed every single layout and we're completely ready for print now that we have all of the dimensions and plans created on different layouts. The last thing I'll show you is how to plot. Plotting is just another term for printing. Publishing is used to send your completed documents to do different things, such as emailing the model, transferring all of the data for the model, archiving it into a sheet set file, or sending it to a 3D print service. Printing allows you to plot to a printer or plotter, or even a file type like PDF. You can batch plot, which would mean that you print multiple layouts simultaneously. You can preview what your plot will look like, and additionally set up the page and manage your printers and plotters. We'll go under Plot to explain some of the settings. It's important to know what kind of printer you're printing to. For instance, the Epson Workforce that I'm directly connected to only runs 11 by 17 and 8.5 by 11. Because our title block is default to size D, which is around 36 by 24 inches, it's giving me a warning that the paper size in the layout is not supported by my plotter or printer. We can still click OK, choose a paper size, and fit to print if we need to. We can then pull up a preview, and it will show us exactly what it will look like. You can change your drawing orientation and choose what you want to plot. If we look at one of the default printers, you'll see that it has preset paper sizes based on ANSI, ARC, and ISO standards. We can also export our layouts to a specific file format, such as the common PDF. And that's it for our videos. Thank you for joining me on this series. If you have any questions or comments on the series, feel free to contact the College of Science and Engineering. Feel free to contact the Engineering Technology Department within the College of Science and Engineering at Southern Utah University.